We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World TV show. I know, it's been a long time since we've done a video and it's been a while. We don't do it often anymore. What are we doing, like twice a week right now? Just after that whole big shebang, I'm kind of taking a break, like a vacation, then you could say.
What do you mean that whole big shebang?
It was very crazy dealing with that onslaught of orders during the whole Fukushima thing, and customers getting upset because we got like 3 months of orders in 5 days, and we had a staff to do, 5 orders in 5 days. But we've expanded, and just in case something like this happens again. But yeah, so I just took a little breather. We've been taking a little breather, and we're going to continue to do so, actually. Consider it a short hiatus, only getting 1 or 2 videos a week, I know. But we actually have some help coming out.
La, 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 la.
And it's going to turn around a whirlwind of stuff, and then it's probably going to be even bigger and better than ever before.
Ooh la la.
Like now I'm just doing 1 newsletter a week. I might just still do 1, but we might be doing 2 or even 3 or whatever. We'll have video shows, try to do it every day. And the benefits program has been suffering a little bit too. Not too much, but we'll be doing all sorts of Q&As in there more often. We're going to do a Q&A right after this, as a matter of fact. But yeah. That's that. Raw Food World Conference in Vilcabamba.
Starts very soon.
In 5 minutes.
Baba.
In
It's like 10 days or something, isn't it?
10 days.
Wow.
Yes.
Woo.
Some other things happening in the near future. There's a couple raw couples living on our land with children. And one of them is David Ranoshek.
And his wife Katrina and little girl Sophia.
Juicefeasting.com. I'm sure we'll do a video with him.
He's going to be speaking during the Raw Gathering as well.
And then there's another couple here who
Yeah.
you'll probably meet at some point. Another 2-year-old girl.
And if you are not yet familiar with the concept of the Raw Food Gathering here in Vilcabamba and you're wondering what it's all about, you can see all the details at therawfoodworld.com/vilcabamba.html.
And I'm on vacation, everybody. I ain't posting that below, so you better get that down.
Vilcabamba is VILCABAMBA. Vilcabamba.
Nice. So, I've got an awesome story for you guys.
Baba.
Imagine.
Not be rude. Baba.
I think it's a nice one, Bonbon.
No.
No? No? Okay. Imagine you're in your friend's house.
Stop it, Baba.
You don't want it? I think it would be very useful for people. That was kind of like a yes-no sort of thing, so I guess we'll go. Imagine if you're at your friend's house and there's just all these yummy chocolate-covered Raisinets all over the place. And you know that they're not yours, and you know that if you eat too many of them, it's going to be very noticeable and you're going to get in trouble. But if you're 300 pounds and addicted to Raisinets, and that just impulsion of just craziness overtakes you where you cannot control yourself and you eat all your friends' Raisinets. Until they're all gone. What were you doing? Were you just waiting for your friend to arrive after that? Did you eat them all? Or was there just a little bit left? Like, how much was there? And then
Baba! I left some.
Oh.
Why?
Maybe you could just explain to everybody what it was like to be in that incident and what it's like now.
So Mr. Monarch's describing an event that happened when I was probably about 15 or 16, and I was completely obsessed with chocolate-covered raisins at the time, and yeah, was somewhere near to 300 pounds. I don't know anymore how much I was, some big number. And my friend had some chocolate raisins, and she offered me some at some point, and then she wasn't around, and I was there with her chocolate raisins, and I almost ate the entire thing. I just was totally overwhelmed by my compulsion to consume these things. And then she came back and saw, and she actually challenged me about it, which was a really unusual event for me at that point, because I never spoke to people about my weight or my health or anything, and it was like a completely taboo subject to me. And she was upset because I'd eaten nearly all of her chocolate raisins, so she confronted me about it, and I felt really put on the spot, and it was like the craziness of my compulsion was revealed at a new level. You know, it was like, even though I knew that wasn't the best idea to plow through somebody else's treats like that, it was like there was no rationality to the situation. So it really haunted me for a very long time, that situation. I completely forgot about it, but for some reason I remembered it yesterday or a couple of days ago or something, and I was laughing about it. And Mr. Monarch obviously decided that you should all know about it too.
We were eating lunch and she started laughing about it. We just had a little of an interruption there. No big deal. But I could actually relate to your story with the Raisinets.
Why?
Because when a person first goes 100% raw, it's a major change, and you become hungry. You go through massive withdrawals from all the poor foods you used to eat, and you act out like that. Like, for example, I remember being at raw food potlucks, and I wanted to get to that table so many times, and I was just like a madman, and I was trying not to, I was hiding at the same time, and it was just crazy.
No.
It's like, I remember overeating like crazy when I went raw, because when you first go 100% raw, you're used to that full feeling, and then when you go raw, it's all gone. So I would just stuff myself, and I couldn't control myself. So if you gave me a bunch of Raisinets,
they exist, don't they?
I think so.
I've seen those.
No. Right. So yeah, that's that.
The dogs smell like poo.
Right. We didn't know why yesterday, and then it happened again today. And the reason why is because I went to look for them when they were gone, and I found them in the 6-foot deep compost pit. And I got them out, and I had to walk inside there. They were walking on me, and then I smelled like poop.
It's nasty.
Yeah.
And now they just come in like nothing's happening and lay underneath our desks, stinking of compost. Yesterday we washed them, and we didn't realize it was all going to happen again today. So time to put a cover over the compost pit, it seems. The horses eat the compost as well. We have another compost pit over there.
That's higher up.
And the horses just go and eat from it like it's a a la carte buffet or something. Just, maybe I'll have some scraps of this today and some of this. You would think that, like, we don't feed them or something. I feel like I spend half my day feeding animals and then they just go and jump in the compost pits. It's not that, is it, Bubba?
Nah.
It's just nasty. Time to cover all the compost. Compost looking very good though, by the way, when it's not being eaten by various four-legged people.
Or when you're in it.
It's full of worms and dark brown and really beautiful. We are blessed with compost aplenty.
Anything else?
Take it moment by moment.
Yeah, there's some exciting things happening in May.
Why? Baba.
That's going to be big time.
That's going to be very exciting, isn't it?
Make your own stoned ground nut butter in transportation to our warehouse now. It's going to happen in May if customs doesn't mess it up.
Everybody
By the end of May.
Send some nice love and light to the pretty customs people.
And you don't believe it? I got people that don't believe me. They're like, I've tried every method. I've put nuts in my Green Star juicer. I put it in a blender. Nothing works.
Food processor. Nah.
No, this is the answer.
'Tis amazing.
Just wait until the end of May. If it's sooner, it'll just be a delightful surprise. And lastly, we'll do our best to do as many TV shows as possible. We're going to go answer a Q&A right now in the benefits program. And by 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, we'll be off hiatus and rocking the world.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Happy Passover.
Happy Passover. If you guys missed that seduced raw chocolate book on how to make Easter eggs with chocolate on the outside, it's just like the Cadbury ones, right, babe? And creamy filling on the inside. What's the link for that? Do we know?
Go to my blog, I suppose, and you can find it there.
Or go to the TV show and you can find it there. It's the last newsletter.
TheRawFoodWorld.tv.
Yes. Check it out. Seduced.
Really beautiful pictures of different raw chocolates you can make. It's like professional chocolatiering.
It's like tips and tricks on to make yourself look like a professional chocolatier. You got to use toothpicks and knives and nonstick
and
paper
mirrors.
and yeah. Okay. So who do we got there?
Angela Stokes, Monarch.
And Matt Monarch, compulsively eating without any control whatsoever 7 years ago.
Jobbers.
Maybe 5 years ago. Maybe yesterday. And we'll see you again tomorrow at the Raw Food World TV show.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.